Hello, Ian. You got a good race for you today? Okay, the restream bot is echoing my voice back at me, and it's making it really hard to focus. But I am glad to be with you today. We're gonna have, just as soon as we can work out some technical issues on my end, a fantastic race. I'm just trying to get that sorted out right now. This race, we do have prime vanilla suit damage reduction, so that's just for going to be prime. Which means that instead of our damage reduction being determined by how many suits we have, it's only determined by what the sort of the highest tier suit we have. So as soon as we find Phazon, we get 50% damage reduction no matter what. So that can be quite handy for runners if you find Phazon early on, which it doesn't happen too often, but it could definitely happen. All right, excellent. We've had our technical issues resolved. We are ready to go. I've heard that I might be getting joined by a co-commentator today. We will see if that goes through. Okay, I've told the runners that they are good to get started. We're going to get going very soon. We're just waiting on the TO to let our runners begin. And approval has been gained. The race will begin shortly. Hello.
Hello. Looks like I joined just in time.
Absolutely, we're just about to get underway. This is definitely going to be an interesting race. There aren't any RAs to worry about today, except for vanilla suit damage for Prime.
All right.
So this is going to be pretty standard. What do you think about these teams? I'm not too plugged in. I know Schwartz-Gandhi and Samuel are both very good players. I haven't heard so much about Dreadless Abomination. I don't know how they're seeded.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I do know Ven Missa personally. They're a very good Prime player, so it's interesting to see them play Echoes. But this could be a very good race.
Super Missile is in communication area. That's a very good hint. And it seemed like it was the Super Missile for Echoes as well. Although I'm not sure. I'm always a little bit sluggish with those hints.
Yeah, same. Super missiles for Echoes early would be nice.
Absolutely.
I think always like one of the early things to watch for too is if one of the first pickups from Prime is like a PB for Echoes.
That can always signal doom.
Yeah.
Ideally, we'd like to get actual bombs, but you know, you can never guarantee that.
Okay, an early E-Tank for Prime isn't bad either. I am kind of excited to watch Sam play because I learning a lot of the tricks in this game. I watch a lot of his videos.
Or they're the one that make all those trick videos. It's very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what our first big items are.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to... The big thing I've noticed lately, especially on the Prime side as far as the CGC settings go, is like it seems like the big play early on is either Chozo or if there's an early Varia, sometimes like going into Magmor you'll find like more polar bombs down there, and that's been kind of a weird split. Also, this check right here, if people go to the bottom of Root Cave or if they go straight into Chozo. Early SDK doesn't really help, but I don't know. I like to think that the more SDKs you can find before hints, the faster the seed will be.
Yeah, I tend to pay attention to that as well. Finding some early can definitely be good. Sorry, I was looking at the audio. Did we actually find an SDK? Is that in the Temple Assembly site?
SDK was at the bottom of Root Cave. And
oh, okay. I see. So that was in Transport Tunnel A? I forget which one is which.
Yeah, that's why I call it the bottom of Root Cave. I can't remember it either.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But unfortunately, Ven Missa's audio doesn't quite meet the standards for SpeedGaming, so we will not be able to listen in on her stream.
Hopefully Schwartz's is good though. It's always nice to hear
Yeah,
some.
everyone else's seems to be fine.
Yeah, don't want to miss out on any of that really nice Echoes music.
I've always been a bigger fan of the Prime soundscape.
I've noticed it's actually been
Yes.
pretty split.
In my opinion, in terms of music, Corruption probably has the best music, despite having the most mediocre gameplay.
Yeah, I agree. I think that soundtrack was pretty hard. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of bangers in that, but I definitely like, and in terms of what for the like specifically the music, I'm not sure whether I like Prime or Echoes more, but I think Prime has a more interesting. If you take it as a whole, including the sound effects and everything. And it turned out to be the super missile for Prime in communication area, so that's not actually going to be as helpful as we thought. That could mean
yeah,
something is in tree, though. We're about to find out.
yeah. I feel like this early
Arcanonyx
on.
is looking. That looks like something. I can't quite see it. Is that a Metroid?
Oh, it might be. Might be a nothing.
Yeah, I think it's a Metroid. And that looks like Plasma Beam and the main Plaza half pipe.
Early plasma.
Oh, it's
beam launcher.
Emerald.
Oh, okay. That's very interesting.
Yes, I don't know what to make of that.
Like it's early on, but it's like kind of like in a later
It's almost
sphere.
too early. So you can't
Yeah.
make a lot of use of it.
Some of those are kind of weird because it's like you have to like think, okay, is this a red herring? Am I gonna get more stuff for this? What's going on here?
Okay, that looks like Space Jump Boots in Ruined Nursery.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was definitely Plasma Beam on the half pipe in main Plaza.
Early plasma always throws me off. I don't know what to make of that.
That looks like Ice Spreader in the gallery wall.
Yeah, I don't know if Sam will do Exo Skip or not, but if not, Ice Spreader's always nice for making Exo a little faster.
Yeah, I think Sam actually wrote a tutorial on an Exoskip, so it's definitely in the cards. Another STK on Hive Totem.
It's kind of less than good though, because Prime still doesn't have a lot of progression, so getting all these STKs means you're not getting progression to check more of the game.
Oh, that's Power Bombs for Echoes, which is handy.
Yes.
That might make Schwartz not want to do this slope jump anymore, but I'm not sure. I think we're committed at this point.
I
Because
assume the slope
Power
jump is-
Bombs are what you really want to dupe the most.
Yeah.
That was a missile expansion, so you could dupe it, but probably not.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty common to just get all the missiles you need just basically by playing.
Yeah, you don't really need to go out of your way for them. You'll get what you need. And if not, it's a lot easier to get a missile refill than to get a missile expansion. Especially in Echoes. A beam can be found in Command Center. Egg on
Dude,
waste.
Is it just me or has Command Center been loaded like this whole tournament?
Yeah, I think we had a visor there last game.
Yeah, we had I think there was a match yesterday where it was... Oh, what was it? It was something really big.
I don't
Oh,
think
I
it was
remember.
one of my matches.
It is interesting to have like a sample size for a tournament and see like what checks get priority. Just because of
Yeah.
how the logic works.
Schwartz is actually going to dupe the missile and then not get it.
Interesting.
I assume just had to run through the cutscene trigger.
Yeah.
There's another slope jump I know that you can get up there from the other side, though. I don't know how many people know about that. Probably quite a few. I don't remember if it needs some item, though.
Oh, Transport A Access has a morph ball up in Great Temple.
Ooh, that's big news.
The interesting thing is Schwartz actually headed in that direction, I believe. So he might get that first. I don't know which transport that is. I believe that's the one he's going towards.
Yeah, Transport A-Axis is the one that we're heading right towards. If we have, I believe we need like bombs screw attack or power bombs to break this though to get the item.
Yeah.
Transport A axis is this one. Transport B axis is the one that you usually leave from.
So good news for Sam. Looks like he won't be in BK for too long.
Yeah, we can do a lot now. We can go to in the Arboretum direction. We can get landing site. I don't remember what was at landing site. We could even try. We could even try the roll to get plasma beam if we really ran out of stuff somehow, which I don't think we will.
I would imagine they'll probably wait until it's convenient.
Yeah, plasma is not something we need right now.
Yeah.
Fountain
doesn't really mean a whole lot until you get Varia.
Yeah, it really doesn't. You don't need plasma beam until you start thinking about the Fedron is the big one. Arbor Chamber is really the only early plasma check, and we don't need plasma to get it.
Yeah. Kind of a high five from both the Prime players. Echoes are kind of like splitting off and doing two different things, though. I think that's going to pay off for Ultimate Hope, though, just because they got that Morph Ball so early. Or did the other... Oh, the other team already has it. I missed that.
Has what?
Morph Ball. I didn't even see them pick it up.
Huh. Sorry, I just zoned out for a moment there.
Fair enough. It's like spaces and ruin fountain, or what is this room? It's the access towards the poison water room or whatever.
Watery Hall access.
Thank you. It's like Samuel's gonna go for the NSJ slope jump. For Varia, okay.
That was worth it. Varia, big news. We gotta get that barrier suit.
Getting that NSJ is gonna be interesting too, because if Arcanox doesn't know how to do that, they're gonna have to come back for it. Yep.
Yeah, Arcanox is struggling a bit there, not having a lot of luck. Getting some energy.
On the upside, not a whole lot of BK going on. Looks like early game, it's got plenty of movement going on. Yeah, it looks like oh yeah, looks like Samuel's gonna go ahead and save warp and possibly go to Magmore. Probably check crash site as well. I suppose we'll actually get a peek of what was behind ship as well.
Yes, I didn't see that earlier.
Must have not been super important. His Sam's immediately
going. We're
going
not getting it. We're going to FCS. We're going to FCS. Space jump.
Ooh, that's gonna be grapple lock.
I thought I saw space jump in Ruined Nursery. I guess I missaw.
Yeah, I
couldn't. And that's double damage for Schwartz in Portal Access A.
Ooh. Oh, the logic chain on that is kind of awful, actually. You're supposed to get Morph Ball, go to Frigate Crash Site, after you get Grapple, which we haven't seen yet. And then go all the way back to get your Varia suit. Looks like Arcanox is going to follow a similar path to Samuel. Go ahead and save warp on out of there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't really blame them wanting to go into Zoid without bombs. No power bombs or expansions either, so they can't check behind it anyway. Oh, maybe Arcanox is gonna do Zoid. Hold up.
Yeah, could.
It could be bombs. It could be vanilla bombs.
Powerbomb expansion for Samuel. That could be useful. That's going to be our first way of blowing up any bomb blocks.
Yeah, he could potentially go for Magma Pool with that. Try to get it early.
It will definitely help now that we're going into Ruined Shrine, because it'll let us hit the lower check. That's just a new map key, so we don't really need that. But there's no way to know without getting it. Just a missile.
The command center was Light Beam.
Yeah, we got hinted a beam. Schwartz and then Missa doing a high five.
Yeah, I'm sure both the Echoes players were a bit salivating after that beam hint. Arcanox is not doing Zoid, instead going for Lower Furnace. That makes sense too, actually. This is not a check I would normally do before bombs, but... Oh, he does have bombs. Where was bombs? I missed that.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was too busy looking at this training chamber out of bounds.
Yeah.
Which is definitely nice to see. You always love to see it.
I've actually never seen this out of bounds.
This one's pretty common. This is probably one of the more common prime out of bounds you see in Rando.
I'm gonna assume Ven found that bomb, so if that's the case, Schwartz is probably gonna be on the track to it pretty soon. Ooh, Boost Ball and Lower Furnace.
That's big news. And it's the Echoes one as well, which is even bigger news.
Yeah.
Boost Ball gets a lot of love in Echoes. That said, the Prime Boost Ball is... Okay, the Vanilla Bomb Guardian. I didn't realize that. Vanessa got that earlier.
Yeah, it's turning out this early Aegon play from Ven is actually paying off pretty well. Schwartz's cleanup of Temple Grounds doesn't seem to have paid off as much.
Yeah, it didn't really turn out much. And we're back in bounds.
All that for a missile expansion.
Not worth it.
Yeah, I gotta give the lead to Dreadless.
Amber Translator behind Zoid. That's huge. That's huge. Then Miss is gonna be so happy.
Good time to get it too while we're still in Aegon.
Yeah, this is really good.
That's
also going to open up Sand Cache as well.
Was at Frigate Crash Site. I suppose there's a possibility here that Zoid could be... Nice Dark Burst. Could be Grapple. And that would be the logic chain to get everything else.
What's that involve? Was that a Grapple Beam? It looked very blue. It might have just been an energy tank.
On whose screen?
That was on Samuel's a minute ago.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's... Ooh, Ventilation Shaft. We have an item.
Cannonball. It's a cannonball. Not the best spot for that.
Yeah. I mean, we already did cross Sand Canyon at least, but... You know, we don't have Dark Beam. We're going to have to go back.
Yeah, he's probably not feeling too good about that location.
Yeah, that's kind of... There's not a lot you could have done about that, in fairness. You can't scan it because it's in the Morph Tunnel.
What are you going to do, skip it if it's not Spider?
Yeah, let's be
Happiness
real.
player.
That's not going to happen. That's not how we're going to play this.
I do like what Schwartz is going for. It looks like he's going to go ahead and head over to Sank and do Hazing Cliff, since he has Light Beam.
Yeah, I think Spider's Treasure is a good move here. That was our last power bomb.
Yeah, very split on our routing here. Sam's go ahead and dipping through Magmor. Well, it looks like Dreadless is heading for Flaggles.
That's an artifact in Dark Hall of Combat Mastery. What's that, Culling Pit or something?
Yeah. Culling Chamber, I believe?
Culling Chamber, thank you. Hazing Cliff is Seekers. That's Seekers. That's Seeker Launcher. That's big news.
We're getting lots of really good early game progression. I'm liking this seed already.
And an artifact in a Storage Cavern.
Ven went back to Temple Grounds to try to clean up those things that they missed earlier. That's actually gonna hurt her. I still give the lead to Dreadless, though, because Ultimate Hope still does not have those Prime Bombs.
Yeah.
Samuel's gonna run a...
We have the... Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big advantage.
It's possible they were in the room outside of Command Center. I can't remember the name of it, the one with the cannons.
Central Mining Station?
Yeah. I'm thinking that's where they were, because I don't know if Shorts did that.
Hmm. Could be. Dark Aegon Key 3 and Warrior Shrine. Not a good omen.
Possibly some worm lasers in our future. A little bit of worm rave.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, looks like Sam's not going to find too much in Magmor.
The back of Zoid had a major item. What was that again?
It was...
Amber, right?
Amber, correct. Dark Beam in Twin Fires.
Ooh, big news. That unlines that swing is being kind of even for Ultimate Hope, I think.
Yeah, I agree, because I don't think... Well, we'll see how quickly Arcanox goes to Magmor.
I mean, we do have supers, we do have charge beams, so Ghost isn't going to hold us up that much. And we do have bombs to do the early wild, so we'll see. Oh, that's it's just light ammo. For a second I thought that was like double damage or something.
It looked bigger, yeah. I will have to say, Flaggles with the new cutscene skips are actually, like, it is a much better check to do than it used to be.
I'm still thinking about it as like this horrible, dreadful thing that takes forever, but it really isn't anymore.
Yeah, it's been interesting because I've had to think about more with my routing, where it's like if I know I have to go to Magmor, it's almost worth it to just.
We're not
go
even
Flaggles.
trying for early wild. We're just gonna kill Flagra and consequences be damned.
Yeah.
We do have super missiles, but we don't have spider ball. Like, you know, if Ghost has something, you could be sentencing yours. Oh, that's Phazon suit, and we have vanilla damage reduction, so that means that's half damage already, instantly.
That's really good. Yeah. Looks like that was on DMT.
It looks like it. We'll see what's in Hive Chamber B in a second. Spider Ball.
Spider Ball. Oh, he's kicking himself.
I
for
was
those
just
ghosts.
getting in my big complaining mood, but we can immediately do ghosts and logic, so it doesn't matter at all.
The only downside is he doesn't have space. So
Never
he's gonna go
punished.
through the whole loop.
Yeah, true.
Will he do it? Doesn't look like he's going to.
STK8 acquired. Just sitting next to dueling range. Quadraxis is guarding a missile expansion. Good news. We're scanning the Lightbringer for some reason. I don't know why.
Not sure why.
I mean,
thought it was
they're
meant to
pretty
learn something.
cool. I would want to know more about them too. Rolls around it. Very responsible.
You already got the information he needed.
Of course.
Then learning how to use Morphle.
Very important information. Absolutely critical.
What if that's just like Schwartz's signature move to scan the Lightbringers?
Is it? I guess so. I mean, that would make sense.
Sort of cross-dimensional high five from Schwartz and Ven.
Various suit acquired for Arcanox. Finally, Samuel's had that for a while. Artifact and Broom Closet.
He will get a fresh check on Upper Dynamo, though, since he has Spider.
True.
Yeah, this split is really weird. Arcanox having all three suits, and Bomb's Spider versus Samuel just having space and Plasma. Yeah, it looks like Dynamo is unfortunately empty.
Yes, nothing of value there. Another out of bounds from Samuel.
Yeah, I think he's just doing what he can without bombs at this point. Also gonna check that Dynamo and see pretty much nothing.
Dark Torvus keys are in Mines, Torvus, and something. I don't remember.
Think Fendrana? I was trying to.
Oh,
actually remember what the
Fendrana
last
and
one was.
like Sank, I think.
Arcanox has not been to Frigate Crash Site yet, I believe. That might be what he's doing right now.
Could be.
With gravity and no space jump, though, I don't know if Arcanox will be able to get it. I don't know if there's a slope jump you can do for that.
Apparently Samuel has named himself Where is My Space Jump in this session, which is quite funny.
Very ironic considering Arcanox is the one who's looking for space jump.
Yeah. We already know where his space jump is.
Yeah, might need grapple. There might actually be a... I don't know if you can do an NSJ dash into Frigate Crash site.
I think you can. I'm not sure. You can definitely get that in SJ though. With Gravity Suit, that does make it a lot harder though.
Yeah.
I'm about to get Amber for Schwartz.
Yeah, that's honestly the interesting part is this space jump is technically still out of logic until gravity. Or until grapple. I'm not sure if the... is the space jump beginner friendly?
I think the slope jump is... it's either beginner or intermediate. It's very low on the difficulty scale. The underwater slope jump.
I suppose it would have to be grapple though if that is the space jump. Honestly, that also makes sense why Arkanox probably hasn't looked at it yet. They can't grab it, whatever it is. If I had to make a guess, Arkanox is heading towards Fen. I bet you we're going to find grapple somewhere over there. A little bit of a excited shake as Arkanox scans that dark beam.
Indeed. Right now, I definitely have to give advantage to Ultimate Hope.
Yeah, they could definitely swing very easily, but...
Absolutely, this is not a stable game for sure. There's a lot that could happen to upset things.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of funny, the contrast between our team names today. We have Ultimate Hope versus Dreadless Abomination. I don't know, it feels a little bit cliched. Come on, guys, be creative.
Look good for versus evil.
Yes, yes. This is definitely feeling more like a Final Fantasy game than Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
Samuel Falls here. Samuel's been doing a lot of out of bounds today because of those bombs.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's definitely good that he's making the most out of his time and not just sitting around in BK.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing IBBF. Is that what's happening right now?
I think so. Yeah, this is on the path to Energy Core. This is where we're going. And Lower Furnace was something. What was Lower Furnace?
Lower Furnace was... I think it was like Boost Ball, I think? Yeah, it was Boost Ball for Echoes.
There's an artifact. Don't get hit by the Kralie. Joe Kenton, Mining Station B. So that's both of them accounted for now.
Unfortunate.
That does mean all of our other hits should be good.
It's only 2 proceed? Or 3? Or how many are there?
I think it's 2 joke hints proceed, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, it's 2 proceed.
Gotcha. It's like Samuel falling down in Furnace.
I'll check in with Schwartz for a while.
Yeah, we'll have to say things are kind of slowing down a little bit. It looks like
both
teams are kind of catch up on the checks the other team has already done.
Schwartz has Dark Beam now, so we could go do Reactor. Go fight Dark Sambus. And check the cache.
The only thing I worry about is the more items that Schwartz gets, the less likely it will be that he goes back and gets those bombs. But I think, based on the direction he's going, he's probably going to pick them up on the way out.
Yeah.
Is it time for vanilla ice beam and antechamber?
Oh, it's an
Nope.
SDK. We need to come back.
Yeah, or you could just save scum it. I don't know how many checks he has
True.
left, but if he doesn't have
Because the
bombs,
save
might
station
be.
is right here. We may as well.
Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Especially since he's got nothing else going on right now.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. And it's always nice to get some of the dark ammo there. It's just a very nice convenience. Oh, is Samuel trying to not save Scummet and to actually just get the power bomb? Oh, and we
Oh,
got
the
it.
lockpick. Nice. Lockpick is such a cool
Missile-related
trick.
upgrade in, what is that, Dark Oasis?
I was too busy watching Sam. I actually missed it.
Yeah, the key bearer hand that Schwartz just scanned in reactor. That goes to Dark Oasis, right? It was just for a
Think so?
missile-related upgrade.
Yeah.
So probably nothing. Oh, actually, definitely nothing, because we already have Seekers.
Did Sam do out of bounds in Elder Chamber to see what the 2 pickups were?
I
Actually
don't
missed it.
know.
If not, he might be opting to do that next until he gets bombs. We'll see. Go ahead and looks like grab that E-tank and crossway. Misses the jump, decides not to. Oh, maybe bombs weren't here. Where were bombs? Yeah, I entirely missed where bombs were. I'm pretty sure they're in Echo's game.
Samuel has opted to reset after checking upper furnace. Did Samuel get lower furnace?
I'm not sure. Must not have, because I don't see a boost ball on Schwartz's tracker. Arknox heading in defense. We're gonna get a bunch of new checks here. That'll be nice.